Good afternoon. We are at the Goodwill Bins outlet in Salt Lake City, Utah. I did remember my little shopping cart. It's in the back of the truck. We're gonna go in, we're gonna see what we can flip for a profit, and also if there's anything good home decor. I thought maybe we'd do some like before and after trash to treasures, kind of show you how we stage them and use things in our home. I don't know what we're gonna find. There may not be anything worth staging, but we'll take you along.
You know, at the bins, we never find like big furniture or anything like that, but lots of good little home decor, so I'm sure we'll find something.
There's gotta be something good in here. All right, cart's going in. Looks pretty chill here. No carts available, so I'm glad I brought mine.
I was hoping for a cart, but there were no carts. What are these? Reader's Digest Wide World Atlas. There's two. There's another big atlas over there. These are fun. When are they from? 1984? They're the same. It's not a version 1 or version 2. They're the same atlas. I don't want to get them. Oh, what is this? Where's the rest of the book that belongs to this page here? It's an old magazine. Looks like a Popular Science. I think I found it right here. I'm gonna grab that old Popular Science. Look at all the old advertisement in there.
It's a cute fossil bag. So I'm always looking for things for resale, but not just home decor. I like purses, I like clothes. I kind of know my demographic of like what people like. Definitely we get lots of quilts here because this is the cheapest place for us to find linens. But what is this? International hot dish mat. Let's just keep going here.
I decided to leave the atlases. They're heavy, which means they cost more. We're buying by the pound, and I think we still have a couple atlases that I got from the last time around.
It's pretty. It's like a butterfly table runner. Doesn't even have any stains on it. It's kind of like a beaded home decor with tassel situation. Got that. It's just a little plate holder. This I'm going to grab for the shop just because we always want to display things, and this is kind of nice. I'm always shopping for my kids. This is a Bears beanie. I think that one of my boys would like that. Look at this little the UK flag. That's cute.
Someone stapled this back together. Living Songs and Hymns. When are they from? Do we get to know? 1949. It's barely legible.
There's a vintage doll head in parts.
What is this? Is this a Bible? I think it is. It says Holy Bible on the front. Oh man. Careful. I'm grabbing this. I don't know what year it's from. I can't see that. Looks like it's been glued down on. But you can tell by the handwriting, I would say early 1900s at the earliest, or at the latest.
More linens. This one doesn't even, no stains. It's got a crocheted edge. It's like a table square, a big one. It's kind of a boho sweater. I think the brand is Coldwater Creek, and it's a size 2X. Plus size clothes always do really well for me, and sometimes it's hard to find cute ones, so I'm gonna snag this. It'll sell well this fall if it doesn't sell before.
Found a 2-hour cross stitch, 515 designs. Looks like it walks you through how to do them on each page. That's pretty awesome. Look at all these fun florals. And then also right here, Complete Guide to Needlework, Reader's Digest. I think we've had this one before a few months ago. It shows you all the different types of stitches and different things, ways to do stuff, patterns.
I'm gonna snag this life vest. We don't have any infant ones, I don't think. And we always need them for the boat and for the pool. My cart really is coming in handy today. It's easier to navigate than a shopping cart anyways. Digging through shoes and other random crap. You just gotta keep looking because there's always like gems somewhere hidden. Oh, these are cute. I don't think I've ever found salt and pepper shakers here before. And they're not even chipped and they have the stoppers. Put these in the cart. This little gem. Oh, it's got marker all over it.
All right, let's dig in here. See if we can find anything. Camo boots. This is the cold weather bin, lots of boots.
I have zero clue what this is. It's probably like for outdoor, like an ottoman or I don't know. But the fabric is really cool in good condition, so I'm gonna get it. It's probably outdoor fabric, which is expensive.
I think I'm gonna go to the back wall and head to those bins, see what they've got before they change them out on me. So many shoes in these. It's an iron. Do we need another craft iron? I think we're good. Sometimes we find good purses over here. Maurice's. Still got a few stores around, I think.
Sometimes I feel like I find the most random things. Here's a Weiler's bottle. Definitely vintage. It was just in this random bag, but it's cute. And a lot of people like these for nostalgia. I'm just going to pick it up.
I just pawed through all these bins and I did not find anything worth showing you guys, if you can believe it. I think new bins are coming out soon. Let's hope so. I take it back. I just found a bunch of knobs we can put in the grab and go random knob pile at the shop. So that'll be, I think we sell them for like $1.95 a knob, but that looks pretty good there. We've got a bunch of them. Someone just gave me this nativity set. She walked up and said, "Here you go. It's even got the baby Jesus in it." I'm super excited about that. It's awesome.
We're anxiously waiting on a bins change out, and so I'm just digging around and I found an apron. It's cute. It's not stained. It says it's 100% cotton. So this goes in the cart. Found a vintage Worthington sweater set. It's a small with a medium, but it's silk and cashmere. It says dry clean only, but I'll probably hand wash it and lay it out to dry. It's not really worth paying to have it dry cleaned. But I'll take it home, we'll see what happens.
Jami was like, "Hey, if we don't get new bins in 5 minutes, we're gonna go." And here they are swapping out bins, so we will stay. Little enamel teapot. It's nice and yellow, no lid. I don't think I have any hope of finding a lid in here. I did some more digging. Without a lid, it's just kind of a planter, and it's not very old. So I think I'm gonna leave it.
All right, they're about to let us loose. I did see a sweater that would be a good ugly Christmas sweater, so we'll see if I can find it. All right, here we go. All right, let's see what we got in here. It's all crazy. I think Seb's doing better than me. He's got a wad full of quilts. I don't know what size it is, but this is a really good sheet. It looks like percale.
This little baby one, it's like a snail.
That's cute.
This is mass produced, but I like the colors on it. I just need to check and see if the embroidery is okay.
That's pretty. No, that one is definitely good, and I'm gonna keep digging.
Let's see.
Yeah, it looks big too.
Yeah, I think it's at least a queen.
This is a fun one. It's hand stitched little triangle edges, and I love the colors on it.
All right, finally found a cart. Now let's see if we can fill it up. They got new bins coming out, so hopefully we can get some good stuff. Came back to the books because it's crazy over there, those new bins, and I think I got the quotes I was gonna get. As the twig is bent from 1943.
I'm going around for a second look, and I found not one, but two really cute pillowcases. Single pillowcases sell well for me. People like to mix and match their linens.
I don't know. What do you guys think? You like the ABC? Would you get it? I don't think we can leave it here for the $2-3 you're going to spend on it. I'm trying to figure out what this is. It's like open on both ends. It's kind of a fun fabric. It's got a stain. A hand comes through. I think the stain's going to vote it off the island.
Today is Vintage Linen Day. This is a twin flat sheet. Love the pattern on it, and it's in good condition.
All right. I'm going to definitely get this old shoe shine box. That's fun. And the hinges work. Usually once wood stuff or boxes have been in these bins, they get tossed around so much. Oops, I'm tossing it around. It's tossed around so much they're all broken up. Jamie's phone died, but what do we got? What did you find? This is last ditch effort.
Vera Bradley make bag.
Okay.
Vintage floral tablecloth linen. I don't know what the original brand is. Something you can definitely tell.
Craig or something.
2 embroidered tablecloths.
Oh, nice. Those are nice.
Yeah, a couple stains, but we'll soak them.
Is that the same?
Yeah.
That's a little different.
Yeah, it's a little different. And then a tray.
You gonna steal the handles off that tray?
I wanted to be before and after this, so I thought maybe we could paint it and put something on it and then put the handles back on because they unscrew.
Oh, nice. All right. We are getting ready to take off. I think it's going to be too long. I've been through these bins quite a bit. Oh, wait. What is this? Oh, it's a measuring cup. It goes in thirds. 1 cup to top. I think this is, it looks almost like it's aluminum, maybe tin. That's cool. I'm going to get that. All
right, we got our bag of books and everything else here. Full cart. How much did we spend?
65.
65? That's not bad.
Nope.
What is this sweatshirt?
I don't know. I didn't put it in there.
I didn't either.
If we pay for something.
Apparently so. It's a Back to the Future sweatshirt. Wasn't me. Well, we got a sweatshirt. It's a 3XL.
Just throw it in here.
We'll see who needs it. Maybe somebody really loves Back to the Future. And
embroidery down here with California. Oh no, not embroidery, just part of the thing.
Oh, it's so random. Look at those mountains. I was gonna like.
That actually is called Mount Olympus right
Mount
there,
Olympus.
that one. And then this is Baldy, and then that's Lone Peak over there. Back behind is Timpanogos. It's all the Wasatch Range. Okay, another Goodwill. We were just at the bins. We're gonna hit up this Goodwill because we need to round out our haul a little bit. We found some good stuff at the bin, but it was pretty, the best way to describe it is eclectic. Like, it doesn't go together. It's not anything that we can really make over. We're looking for something to make over.
Well, and there's a whole bunch of traffic caked up on the freeway, so we're like, let's just thrift some more and take a little bit of time.
Yeah, instead of spending an hour on the freeway or the parking lot known as I-15, we're gonna take a little time and let that traffic clear out. I don't know if they've reorganized. I never really come over here. Oh, it's got a big old chip. All right, I'll leave it. There goes Jamie. Jamie's overlooking the clothes, so it looks like I am gonna beat her to it. These are $3.99 each. What are they? Noritake. Those are actually pretty cool. So it's 2 bowls. Oh, everything is $3.99 separate. I think that's a little steep for me. They are very cool. Oh, there's some more over here. Mind your way.
Oh, I love this print. Grandma had it in her house. Oh, and they have both of them. Looks like that one had a repair done to it. But I think I'm gonna get both of them. Oh, I like this Mary. It's like hand carved. She's really pretty. I'll put it down here so it doesn't fall out. Inevitably, I always have things that fall out the back, out the sides. I kind of like this. I don't love the greenery on it, but I'm gonna grab it. And we've got this clock here. No prices on anything today. Look at the metal aisle. These are all tin lined. I like the copper mugs that are solid copper. It's kind of cute, but I think it's like it's missing a top or a bottom. And I'm not going to buy it for $5.99.
All right, I can't leave this here. Sea mug, it's from World Market, $1.99. All the mugs here are $1.99. I haven't found one over that, which is a good deal. We're gonna go donate something before we check out. I've got some stuff that I can take them. And then I also found these. Ray Dunn mug says, it's just like a no handle. It says, "You are pretty." And then this one has the winking eye right next to it. And then this one says Grandma, Ray Dunn Grandma mug. And then I also found some Norman Rockwell. These are good. We had this one a couple weeks ago. I think that one actually sold. This one too.
Yeah, we've got some good stuff on the aisles. Look how cute that vintage tin is. The butterflies. We've got some chalices here, but that's not quite my jam. I actually like this. Needs a new paint job.
I kind of like this one as well with the butterfly on it. It feels... Oh, there's a chip. What is this one? The English Mug Company. It's got some birds, some fun floral. That one's going to come home.
This is some pottery, glazed, signed on the bottom. There's 2 dishes, so I think it'd be good for like a cat food or dog food in water bowls.
I've been shed hunting at the thrift store, guys. This looks like a spike elk antlers. And he was using them. All right. I think I'm going to get that for $10.99. That'll make it, or $9.99. That'll make it $8. And you just don't find antlers. Like you could go shed hunting out in the wilds and not find antlers.
This looks like it's English. It's got a proverb on the side. Yeah, Stoke on something, England. That's cute. Oh, here's some Fiesta ware mugs. There's 2 of them. It's a good day for mugs.
This bell here is kind of cool. Oh my goodness, look, I just looked up. Look at that. $5.99. I don't even know if we need to repaint this one. I like the blue and the white a lot. Okay. Just gonna give you a kind of an eyeful here. The shelves are pretty loaded today. Sugar. It's from Denmark. $2.99. It's probably for sugar packets. Doesn't have a spoon. Is this Ray Dunn? It is. Spied it. It's that oatmeal color that she uses in all her design. Then I also like this little creamer down here. I'm finding everything breakable. Jami usually finds all this stuff before I get to it.
These dishes are So pretty. They're all like hand-done, glazed, hand-painted pottery.
Is this bronze or brass? Liberty Bronze Collection, $9.99. I am not leaving that here. Bronze statues are pricey. That's good.
There's a whole bunch of them. I'm gonna buy all of them. They have big plates, they have the little plates. I'll look up the maker when I get home. Even if it's not a well-known maker, these are just good.
All right, this is Elvis. He's been heavily lacquered on this wood plaque. I am tempted to sand this, decoupage it. It's $9.99. I didn't know it was that much. But squatting down, we've got cookie mold of an angel, $2.99. Looks like, I don't know what that is. Little soap dish. Then a crock. I think, oh, that's plastic. But we're always needing terracotta bases for our planters. Although that's a lot for just a base.
So I'm squatting down to see if they have any more of that pottery. And what did I find? Pampered Chef. More Pampered Chef.
Is it swans that mate for life? I think it is. A swan planter back here next to the toilet planter. I don't actually love how they're painted on their beaks. I'll run it by Jami. If she likes it, we'll get it.
Just perusing down the aisle and I found these vintage Holly Hobby and Coca-Cola glasses. I'm gonna grab them and look them up when I get home.
All right, this is a fun platter for chips and dip, but I want the one that's underneath. Is that $9.99? You see any chips or cracks or anything on it? Okay. Oh, it's heavy. It's almost like a pedestal. Made in Italy, handmade in Italy. You know, I would say, look how big that is. I feel like this will give you a better idea of how large that is. It's huge, and I love the handles on it.
I'm gonna pass this up for 99 cents. I think this might be Pyrex. Oh, it is. It just needs to be shined up. I've never seen this pattern before. Wonder if there's more. I don't remember seeing anything else, but I'm definitely gonna grab this one. Looks like chocolate. The perfect little planting teapot, $1.99. All right, so I think I'm going to buy all of these House of Troy lamps. They are all handmade, and they are numbered. And all the ones I could find online, which were not similar to this, sold for quite a bit. And I like the cream ones. There's a couple burgundy ones, and I love that mint one. This is a Barrington Bear. These are really well made. I haven't looked it up, but for $1.99, I'm definitely going to get it.
So I really like these topiaries. They're nice and big. $5.99 is a good price, but this one is all bent over. I don't know what happened. Is it paper? Like how does, oh, it is. It's like a paper mache. So I think I'll probably just try to pot that. Maybe I'll get some terracotta right here and repot it. I have not even been down the metal aisle yet. Can you believe it? Look at all that good stuff. They're pretty loaded on these shelves today. I'm not sad about it. I'm gonna have to take a second look. Jami, what is all that?
I couldn't find a House of Troy lamp under $200.
Really?
And I could not find these. These are all kind of primitive from the 80s.
Look at, I'm getting that Fisherman Cottage vibe right here from this. And it's got a thermostat in there. Thermometer. $14.99.
You need to go get a coupon.
Yeah, I do. Upon further investigation, this is not bronze, it's plastic.
And it's broken.
It's resin that's been chipped and busted. So I'm gonna go put this back on the shelf. If it was like $4.99, I'd get it.
Womp womp.
How's that modern Swedish cookbook?
Look at the art on it. I'm gonna buy it just for that.
Yeah, that's good.
And then my phone died.
Again?
Shocking. And I got, this is a sheep. And then,
Oh, these are the pattern ones where they're like
so it's
a
like a
pattern
little
to make an
Victorian
animal.
and then a little witchy poo. And then got turtles. And I think this one is a bunny.
Oh, nice.
Look how cute. All right, so our little extra shopping trip cost us a low price of how much?
$2.65.
And we used our 20% off coupon. We saved over $60 with our 20% off coupon. But we've got things in the back. We had 2 overflowing carts, so it was about $130 a cart. But I have a ton of like those dishes. I'm actually gonna take this in the car and look it up. I wanna see who the maker is. And I actually wound up buying this crate just to put all my dishes in. Zeb's trying to get it all negotiated in here. It's situational. Yeah, there are a lot of linens from the bins, so you could use those. Maybe put those over the top of all my lamps. I'm a little worried that you're gonna scratch these. Like.
No, they're brass on brass.
No, but this wood, this paint.
I don't know where to put this though.
Well, the paint finish, they might be slightly distressed. We didn't miss traffic, in case anybody was wondering. This is what the freeway looks like.
It's been going for like 2 hours like this now.
We pretty much only go on the freeway so we can go thrifting because we love you guys. Otherwise, we just stay in our own little town because this freeway is a parking lot. I want to do a little summertime vignette, and I'm thinking that I'm going to leave this the color. Oh, it just has scratches on it. If I can't get the scratches off, I'll just take the glass out. But I'm going to use this and the rooster, maybe table linen, the planter, and then I'm gonna fix those 2 topiaries. They need to be repotted. And then maybe this cute little butterfly piece. We'll get a vignette styled up here. All right, so this is kind of the vignette I'm going for. I think it's really cute. This I wound up taking out the clock because the glass was scratched, the back was broken. So I'm going to see if I can just put some art in here, which I think would be really, really cute. I'm going to plant this with a succulent, so I need to go by the shop. This piece is okay, but it's kind of yellowed. So I'm gonna give that a fresh repaint. Debating on whether or not I want to paint this. I think that I do, because I feel like this part's too shiny. I like the handles, but I'm gonna paint this. And then I would leave the topiaries alone, except for womp womp. This one is totally not fixable, but I have some thrifted terracotta pots in the garage. So I'm gonna get some floral foam and replant those, and then I think this vignette will be just about perfect. All right, we're getting into painting. First things first, Salvation Solution in white. We're gonna prime this tray. I wiped it down, but it's really slick, and it would be a pain in the butt to try to just paint straight up. It's not silver, I think it's like stainless steel. Okay, we've got 1 coat on this. It's pretty well covered. You could do 2 coats, but for my purposes, 1 coat will be fine. We'll put it outside to dry and work on the next project. Next project is this wall hanger. I need to get these stickers off the bottom because I'm gonna paint all the sides, and I'm gonna be using cottage color and provincial. Always make sure that you're stirring, because you want your paint to be nice and mixed. The thick goodness is on the bottom and the sealer rises to the top because it's lighter weight. We'll start with the back side first, or I guess the underside. Okay, let's circle back to this tray. The primer is now dry. The sun baked that on there. We're gonna use Garden Sage and Cottage Color next. You can pick up all of these products at jamirayvintage.com. The Cottage Color line is nice. It has a built-in sealer. It's self-leveling. It's all in one. You typically don't have to prime it unless, like in this case, it's a shiny surface. So I just wanted to have less trouble. And we have a ton of different really good colors. Deb and I work hours and hours to find all the perfect shades, and I feel like they all really coordinate well with each other, but also offer a full range of design choices. All right, next up, I'm going to be working on art for my, what used to be a clock. I know some of you are saying it could still be a clock, and that's fine, but for my vignette, I want to turn it into a piece of art, and I can. I'm going to do 2 pieces of cardboard so it's a little bit thicker, and then I'll just glue them together. All right, so I'm test fitting it, and it actually is taking 3 pieces of cardboard, which is fine. I'll paint the top piece and the bottom piece, let them dry, and then glue them all together, and it'll be nice and neat. Okay, I'm gonna use Cottage Color in Plaster. Just using my primer brush. This is about the same shade. And I'm probably gonna wind up putting a transfer on this, but I'm getting pretty good coverage with 1 coat, so that makes me happy. Coat number 2. I think this will probably be our final coat here. We're getting pretty good coverage. Maybe the corners will need a little touch up. So last week I picked these up for like $4 something. I had a coupon, so I don't remember exact price. And these are the perfect size. This pot's perfect. As you recall, the other one was smushed, and I've already actually repotted one. I'm just taking my dollar store foam, cutting off the edges so that way it fits in here. Shove that down in there. And then I will take these little edges, mush them in, saw them flush, and then we'll be ready to replant our fake plant. All right, now I've made a giant mess. I'm going to clean this all off and shake that off because I'm not painting with moss on here. I am gonna save the 1 good pot with the foam in it. So if I happen to find anything else that I think I can make a topiary with or a floral arrangement, I'm already halfway there. And here are our complete topiaries, looking basically the same. Obviously look better with fresh moss and these cute little urns that we thrifted last week. All right, so I went through my transfer scraps and I found Marie. I think she's gonna look perfect in here, and I haven't had just the right thing to put her on. So I'm gonna get her on my cardboard that I've hot glued together. All right, we'll see if we can just kind of get this on here. I used my fingernail because I didn't feel like finding a stick. And it's actually working out pretty great. Okay. To seal this, I'm going to be using Final Finishes Top Coat and Gloss. I dug through my scrap bin and I'm going to use Floral Anthology. I feel like this middle piece is going to fit this tray perfectly. For this one, I'm going to bust out my transfer stick and lay it down. I'm using Final Finishes and Gloss to seal over the transfer. The paint has a built-in sealer, but you've got to seal over the transfer. And I like to do a nice even coat so that way the finish is all the same. So I'm getting this all arranged here. I know this probably isn't a huge change, but we needed something dark to ground it. Plus the cream was yellowy and I didn't like it. So I lightly distressed the Provincial. These projects I didn't use paint at all. We just had to fix it because one was broken. I think eventually somebody would have bought the one that wasn't broken, but the one that had the broken pot, I think it would have just lived there forever. So I'm glad that I had these in my stash. And then the chicken is great as is. These cute salt and pepper shakers from the bins. I love this little table scarf. I scrubbed this cute little English tin. And then I think our little Marie little portrait there, I think it turned out good. And then we've got our tray here. Imagine this with a succulent planted in it because I didn't have time to grab one from the shop, but there's my tray. And this is how you guys can style and stage up DIY thrifted finds with just a little bit of making over with Cottage Color.
one of the few times that I've been grateful for traffic. If we hadn't made that last stop at that last Goodwill, half this haul wouldn't be here. And we got some really good stuff at that Goodwill store.
Hopefully you guys are inspired to rethink and remake your thrifted finds with our little vignette. It really didn't take me much time or much product to paint and make over a few things. One of the things I was telling Zeb, I say, I can always do vignettes at the end if I have something tall, like a frame or those topiaries, because you always need something to go up and then out and then in front, and that's a good way to kind of stack a vignette.
Yeah, the makeover on those topiaries might be my favorite thing. I thrifted those little urns last week, and we were going to do a makeover on them, but that worked out perfect.
If you guys need paint products or anything in the vignette will be available right now. You can pick those up at JamiRayVintage.com. Everything else will be with our Saturday thrift haul Saturday night at 8:30 Mountain Time. And if you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Jami Ray Vintage for more
DIY
and thrifting. We'll see you on the next episode.